Hello, welcome to my crafty corner. I'm going to dive right into it today. Good to be back. Sorry I missed you last week. Basically, I am finished with this one, and then not quite, because I need to make, I think it's 5 more tags or journaling cards, but you'll get the flip through today, and after that I'm going to make a cover for the whole thing. And I decided to do that mainly because when you put it down, it'll do that. So it's a bit choppy. I think it's the most choppy one I've made so far, possibly. So I'm going to make something that'll hold everything together and also protect the pages a little bit. But first a little flip through, and if I have any tutorials relevant for this one, I'll either put them up there or down there. Yeah, so let's start. Oh, I've got to mention, this one will actually be quite flat because you can just choose to do it like that instead of struggling to write or do anything, because you can't write like that, obviously. So just flip it over, do like that, and it's almost flat, almost. And you can do that with any page. Let's see, this one, maybe a little bit more, like that. So that's the good thing about this one. So even though she is very choppy, yeah, you can still work in her. First page here, just 2 basic little pockets, or tucks as they are, with some tags in them. I accidentally made these, but I like them. And when I say by accident, I could actually recreate my accident, because, as you know, I've got this very yeah, for when I glue stuff or ink stuff. And I what did I do? Yeah, I was I was inking the edges, of course, using this, and there was some glue that wasn't dry, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have some metallic paint on here. So when I lifted this up, the paint got stuck on the tag, and I think that's quite interesting. Instead of doing splatter, you can do that. If you have some metallic paint, just put it on randomly, like I did here. Put a bit of glue on, just in a random pattern. Stuck this on, just for a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely dry, but dry enough to actually pull the paint off. So I did that. I thought it was a nice effect. Don't know if it comes out on the camera, but trust me when I tell you it's cool. That was that. Here, just a simple pocket with a journaling card. Basically, it's just packaging, brown packaging, a book page behind. This is, what's her name? How can I forget that? Edith Holden. Goodness me. And then another book page on top. That's not Edith Holden, but that doesn't matter. Bit of washi tape, a dried flower, and voila. There's a journaling card. Here I got this little pocket. It swings out so you can see what's behind, because I like this background, so I didn't want anything to cover it up too much. A few little bits and pieces in here. A tag, if I can get that out. Yep. Just with some I don't know, what is it, satin stuff that I just slow stitched up and wrinkled a little bit. Same here. I have actually got a tutorial for how I make these. Can you see I've got a little bit of sparkle on there as well on this one. Just 4 little journaling cards on this page, or on these 2 pages. Again, Edith Holden. And lots of lace, and this is fabric, the pockets. Of course with some paper behind, so it's a bit more sturdy. A lace pocket here, and a big journaling card. And I made a pocket out of lace on the front here. Again, I didn't want to cover this up too much, so lace it is. And this is just a little notebook that I made out of packaging paper. Very simple. And you can actually, if you run out of paper, you can actually just untie this and put new paper on. So you can reuse it, which is nice. There we go. This one, very simple. Just a little corner tuck on each page here out of lace. And a big journaling card here. This one I also have a tutorial for. Or it was the other one, I can't remember. But it's the same. instead of putting ribbon through it all here, because it's actually a pocket, so I just put this little lace flower on instead. This one, I think I have a tutorial for this pocket. I certainly have for that one. Just a tag behind here, little pocket there, and there's 2 pockets in here. Just some paper you can write on here. That one goes behind, and this little tag lives right in front, like that. This one is a pocket with a little journaling card here, but it's also some writing space here. Oh, I forgot I had a pocket here. So actually I need, what did I say, 5? I need 6 tags. 6 more tags to go in here. But it's okay. We'll get there. That page, also one I didn't want to cover up too much, because I like the picture. So I made this multi-pocket out of envelopes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little pockets in one, and just hold it together with this ribbon, sorry, lace, like that. Here's the other one. Was it this one I made in the tutorial? I think maybe it was, I can't remember, but basically you can just remove that and take the journaling card out, do a little writing, and it's not very obvious that it's actually a pocket that you can use for putting stuff in. It's a little secret pocket. There you go. And just a small pocket on the front here. This one I used some gold elastic, and I made a little notebook out of paper napkins. So there's writing space here in the middle, like this. I used, what did I use, 3? And since they're so thin, it doesn't take up any space. You can see how thin it is. But it just creates lots of writing space. And I just sprayed it with ink and splatter and all that stuff. The background here is a napkin, book page with a napkin over. Like that. Here's the other place I need a tag for this pocket. I have one here. Just need to make the other one. Come on. Get in there. And just a piece of fabric that I dyed with acrylic inks. And just this page again that I didn't want to cover by gluing stuff on, so it became two flip out pockets. And I made a pocket on this one with a little lace butterfly. And lots of washi tape just randomly placed, because if you remember, I had some texts that I needed to cover up, and this was all I could come up with. But it works, I think. Here, a belly band, of course, with a little journaling card behind. And I put this lace in a zigzag pattern, so you can actually put little notes in here. They are all open, so whatever you want to do. You can actually put one here as well, or here. So again, lots of space. This one, again, a pocket. That's another one I need a tag for, or journaling card. And here I should actually make a tag for this one as well. I may need more than 6. I realize that. Right. There's a little tuck there. And the lace goes like that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I made this, so I let the lace flip out like that. But it actually goes over. There's just no pockets or anything, just space where you can put photos or whatever. Another pocket that's empty. I need more. See, I forgot how many tuck spots and pockets I actually make. Yeah, I need more than I thought, but it will be done. Absolutely. Just a little flip pocket. Next one. Again, flip out. Got a belly band on the back. Got a little pocket on the front. And instead of making a pocket, I created a nice big writing space there, and it's just tucked under here. I just folded a little bit over, and I placed, I think I have 3 stapled in 3 places here, so it's nice and firm. And then you have a little, you can just tuck it under there. And a nice big writing space. There you go. Another belly band, of course, has to be done. Fabric and lace, and a nice big journaling card here. That's cute, isn't it? I used my watercolor, my favorite watercolor paints on this one. So it's actually a belly band, although it goes all the way up to the edge of the page. So you can take it out this way or the other way, doesn't matter. And I put a little bit of washi tape on here because it sticks out. So I thought I wanted to make that a little bit more interesting instead of just a white edge there. So I hold this together with a little paper clip with a little dangly pieces on. This one I definitely have a tutorial for this one. Flip over or flip out. The one you can actually choose if you want it over the page or on the side of the page. So if you want it on the side, goes like that. Not this one, obviously, needs to be a straight one. But since I have a pocket on the other side, I couldn't put it there, so it's going over the page. And of course just writing space on the back. I have a tutorial for that one, if I remember to put it up there or down there. Just a paper clip with a lace flower. I glued the top and then just attached it, sorry I can't speak, with some embroidery thread. I hate that word. It sounds so silly when I say it. No, I don't hate that word, it's funny. Embroidery thread. Blah. English is difficult sometimes. So this goes over basically 2 pages. I haven't done anything here, I don't know why, but I just like the writing here. Again, Edith Holden. And then of course you can just use a paper clip to attach a note or a tag or something like that. Next one, a pocket or a tuck. I guess it is, not a pocket, tuck spot. This is just book page with some pretty paper on top, and I just put it a little bit askew, not straight. And I did some painting on the back here as well with my acrylic paints. Nice big piece of lace up here with that I stapled on. And I don't know if I told you, but I always, when I use staples, I always flatten them so they get nice and flat. And I can't remember, I probably at some point showed you my little staples trick, because I don't like the gray ones. So if you have some alcohol ink, oh, it's empty. Oh, where are my staples? But if you have alcohol ink, oh, it's not quite empty. Oh, it's because I turned it the wrong way, isn't it? Oh, you silly cow. There you go. I had a few left. But basically, I just poured a little bit of alcohol ink over. I think mine is called sepia. It's basically the only one I have at the moment. Don't know where it is right now. But it's a very dark brown. So just put a few drops on the staples, and I think I used a toothpick just to get it all over. So they are not so boring to look at, or so, what's it called? They look a bit rusty. That's how we like it, isn't it? I probably can't get this in again now. It's very... I need to make a new batch. No, never mind. I'll deal with that later. So yeah, so that's how I use staples. So as you can see, they look a bit rusty when you put alcohol ink on them. I think you can buy colored, can't you? But it's much easier to make them yourself. And cheaper, probably. Another belly band. Book page, again, Edith Holden. And I had this very wide ribbon. So I thought I would put that on. And then black lace on each side. And some slow stitching with pink thread. And a nice big tag. And that goes like that. This one needs a tag here, or a journaling card here. I've got this one. Book pages, and again some I bought these cutouts, or they were in something I bought. They were different. Some of them were windows and some of them were excuse me, leaves, and I think some of them were, yeah, there was a butterfly as well. This one that I also painted with my oh, another set of metallic inks, not as good as the metallic as these ones, but they work if it's not too big a surface. And just some circles here as tuck spots. And that was it. So yeah, she's not finished, but almost. I thought I would just go through, because we know how to make tags, don't we? So don't need to see me do that, but I will make a cover, and I've already prepared something, because I'm using paperback again, and This goes on the front and this will go on the back. Basically, that's it. I don't know if I should reinforce here, because obviously it will get sturdy enough, I think, with this paper, and it's double, so, and there will be that one on the back, so I'm hoping it should be not too, I don't know, I really don't know, because I am going to put these on as well. So it's only going to be, not only, but it's going to be a loose cover, because obviously I don't want to glue it on I don't want to attach it here, because then you can't do this little trick where you can make it lie flat. So, oops, this one doesn't want to stay. So it's just going to be basically a wrap, but it will protect the journal and also the pages that sticks out, and you know, over time they will probably be a bit torn and stuff, but that doesn't matter, we like that. It's just proof that it is being used. But you see, now I could actually, yeah, I could actually use my staples here. I had a little bit more here. I knew I had it, but I couldn't find it before. Come on, there we go. So I will put glue on, and I'll also staple it so it can take some tugging. Bum, 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 bum. I'll get rid of these until I need them. So, see, this is not glued properly. Come on. Ah. That's why it didn't come out. Still some in there, I think. But it comes out now. There we go. And I'll just put a little bit of glue on. To hold it while I staple. And also to just need to make sure that they are fairly, oh, which one? That one. So that one goes there. Whoop. And we'll give them, of course these won't be seen, so it doesn't matter what color they are. But I think I'll put 2 on. And again, I will flatten them. So they don't damage the paper I put over. There we go. All sorted. Just give them a little squeeze here. Same on this side. So it's completely flat now. And it won't be seen from the other side. There we go. Let's glue the papers on now. I think it's time to do that. Do I want to reinforce it a little bit? Yeah, let's do it. Again, it doesn't matter what size. Let's just put that there. And we can put this one here. There we go. I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall apart as soon as you wrap it over. Oh, I don't need to. Whoops. Yeah. Glue. I don't need that. Glue, glue, glue. This is the back. This is the front. So just glue all over. Oops. And the funny part comes when I'm trying to put this on straight. That's going to be interesting. Let's see. I hope I have a little wiggle room. Let's see. Does it look all right? I think it does. Ah. No problem. See? So it goes over the book like that. Yeah. Same on the back. Just need to make sure that I do it the right way. That way up. Yeah. I am known not to think about these things. go. Ooh. Calm yourself. Well, I can always put a little bit of the other glue on if the edges aren't glued. Let's see. Is that almost? Yeah. Sorted again. That was easier than I thought. Didn't have to fight much with that. So this is the inside. And I think I'll just try. So it goes like this. It is, I made it a little bit bigger than it had to be because obviously this baby needs space. Oh, the glue will dry here, so. But this is what it looks like. Obviously I can't leave it on here because the glue needs to dry. And maybe I'm not finished yet. Maybe. Because I just need to shape this a little bit because obviously the inside paper wants to slide out like that and the outside paper wants to creep back. So they are working a little bit against each other. But we will make it work. No doubt about it. There we go. I was thinking, as I do sometimes, if I could put this one on without piercing the little dragonfly or damselfly or whatever it is. I don't want it up too high. Would that look? That would be all right there, wouldn't it? Oh, I should probably make a mark. If I could find my pencil. Where did you go? Ah, there you are. Not in your place. So let's see if I can make this straight. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. And we'll make a hole or two. use that one. Realize I should have done this before I put the back on, but obviously I didn't. So, where is it now? There it is. I'll put this on here. Is it still straight? I think it is. Like that. And like that. So we can put a name or date or whatever on. See, that's what I meant. I should have done this before I put the background on, I know, but I can probably do something with that. And to be fair, it's not too, it doesn't look too bad. It's on the inside, so never mind. And the cover is just for protection anyway, so I was also thinking maybe a thing like this, but I don't think that's gonna work, to be honest. It's too big, I'm afraid. Let's see. Could work, but I don't think it will. No, I don't want to risk it. I think it's too wide. I don't want it to... How can I explain it? Because it's round, there'll be a gap somewhere, and I think that's gonna look stupid. So we're not doing that. See, I need a little bit of glue here. As always, a little few little bits and pieces that needs another blob of glue. And to be fair, it's not quite dry yet. I can feel it's a bit damp. So it's going to be a lot better when it dries completely. But yeah, then you can just scoot something in there like that. So we can have a name and a date, or just a date on. Can make a pocket in here if I want to. I'm not gonna do that today because I think this video is already long enough. So this is just the idea. So you can see, and I'll, if I remember next time when I've had to think about what I want on the spine. If I want anything, doesn't have to be anything. Just getting a little bit overexcited sometimes. Here we go. Easier to do it this way. There is our little beauty. All safe and sound now. And very, very chubby. But I think it's good to have a little bit of protection for the pages here. So just take that off when you want to use it. Put that aside until next time. That's it for me today. From me, I think. I've done enough damage today. And yeah, I love this little girl. I really do. So scrumptious. Yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it as usual, and I will hopefully see you next week. I'll do what I can to be here. Bye.